Ghostbuster, welcome back to another Pokemon Masters video. If you're wondering, what the heck, posts? What are we looking at? What does this have to do with Pokemon Masters? I know. Give me a second, we'll talk about it, we'll explain. Right, so this has been circulating online a bit, right? Just a bit, but it's been around. And this voice actor, this Japanese voice actor, has a website, and on it, you know, like most voice actors do, they list their you know, the credits, what they've been in, all that stuff, their roles and all that, which again makes sense, right? I mean, why would you want to show off your work, right? Especially if you're doing very, very good work, and if you believe that you're doing really good work, right? So on this website, it looks like may have accidentally, or maybe not accidentally, because I don't know if they're allowed to do this or not. They might be allowed, but if you look under the games category, if I could find it, let's see. Yep, that's game. And you look over here, it's Pokemon Masters. He's in the credits, it says he voices this character. This is Pokemon Masters, by the way. If you guys Control C, Control V, that is this game, right? Very, very, very familiar. I think we would be. And over here, right, the Kagetsu guy, I think that's what it is. And look at that! Look at that! It's Sydney. So looks like we might have some, I guess, potentially yeah. So again, does this mean absolutely we're getting Sydney next month? The answer is no. The answer is no. Because who knows, right? I mean, we've talked with voice actors from Pokemon Masters before, right? I mean, you can check those out on the channel if you haven't. I thought they were pretty nice conversations. And these voice actors are casted like several months before, like 8-9 months before the character even comes out. So this honestly could mean anything, right? I mean, if you're saying, wow, Sydney confirmed for Pokemon Masters. Yeah, I mean, he's an Elite Four. This game, you know, they always release new Pokemon characters, right? Sydney's a pretty important character in that role. He's gonna be in the game eventually, right? This is not like a big revelation, right? So I don't really think this means much, right? Either way, because with or without this, Sydney's gonna be in the game, right? I mean, Sydney's gonna be in the game. He's gonna be in the game eventually. And this, again, doesn't exactly, you know, tell us if he's coming next month, 2 months from now, 7 months from now, right? Because again, these roles are cast way ahead of time, right? Way ahead of time. So again, I don't think this is like anything like significant, right? But that being said, some people might, you know, link this to some other things, and maybe we could get a time frame, right? Again, completely, you know, pure speculative, like rumor territory, right? In terms of all this, because like again, none of this is confirmed. It could be a mistake. I mean, this guy could just, I don't know, it could be a mistake, right? So I just wouldn't say this is like, oh wow, Sydney's coming next month. However, in terms of time frame, Sydney coming sometime soon would make some sense, because we are, I mean, for one, we always need new characters in the game, right? And Sydney is a pretty important one if we're looking at stuff like the Champion Stadium, right? With Hoenn, Champion Stadium, right? And could it be next month? Maybe, because we had Kanto Stadium rerun last month and then Johto Stadium this month. Could we get Hoenn Stadium next month if we have the Hoenn units completed, right? Because again, we're still missing 2 sync pairs for a complete Hoenn Champion Stadium, right? Unless they, for some reason, just don't do Champion Wallace, even though they did that for Champion Iris for the black and white, the Unova Champion Stadium, right? So could that mean we're trending towards that direction? Because again, that is one of the Champion Stadiums that are almost completed, right? Again, missing probably 2 characters there, and it would slightly fit the timeline, being again this week, not this week, this month was Johto, last month was Kanto, and then maybe next month we'll get Hoenn, right? It maybe could make some sense, but again, I don't think that none of these are, again, they're completely speculative. None of this is like definitive proof or whatever, right? So just don't get too excited, and like if he doesn't come next month, you know, don't get too disappointed, right? Don't hype yourself up too much for, you know, for info that is very iffy, right, at the moment. But regardless, let's talk about Sydney, right? Because Sydney, here's the weird thing about the Hoenn Elite Fours, because so far every single Hoenn Elite Four has been a support for some reason. Do they want to just meme on us and make all 4 Hoenn Elite Fours supports? I guess it's possible, right? I mean, Sydney being a dark type Elite Four, right? Could we get another dark type support after Pures? Maybe. Do any of these Pokemon that he has look supporty to you? Maybe like Mandibuzz, although it's more techy, but maybe Shiftry could be like its support unit. Which, by the way, in the Japanese ORAS site, for some reason they list Shiftry here instead of like Absol. Maybe there's like some other button I could click to show like another Pokemon instead. But yeah, I don't know. They have Shiftry here, so maybe he could come with Shiftry instead of Absol. But obviously, Absol is his Mega in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, right? And obviously, they could totally give him like a Mega Absol, like they did with Glalie with Mega Glacier. Glalie with Mega Glacier. Glacier with Mega Glalie, right? So that could be another potential thing, right? Obviously, Mighty Unit off the board, Sharpedo's off the board. It's just like Cacturne, Shiftry, Absol, Crawdaunt, and then in ORAS he got some, you know, Mandibuzz or Scrafty, which I don't really see him getting. Obviously, I do think Absol is probably the primary candidate here, but I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up with either Cacturne or Shiftry either. Crawdaunt, maybe not Crawdaunt. Just, you know, for one, we've had like too many water type Pokemon. It's not that he would have a water type Crawdaunt if he comes with Crawdaunt, it would be obviously dark type. But well, first of all, again, you know, he's not like as associated with Crawdaunt because it's only been in like 1 game, right? And it's Emerald, which, by the way, all the Hoenn units so far has been based on Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So one of these 3 would be more likely, with Absol being, I guess, the most likely out of these 3. Unless they're trying to like save Absol for like someone else, then maybe they'll just give him like Shiftry or something, or maybe Cacturne. But yeah, it's probably going to be one of these 3. So yeah, again, it's just some things that are out there, right? At least on his own site. Don't go around and say, oh, Sydney's confirmed for next month. If you say like Sydney's confirmed for Masters eventually, then okay, even though it's not like completely true, but it's not like a super incredible take. Because again, these units are all eventually going to come to the game. All these, characters that have some relevance in these games are going to eventually come to the game, right? At least the main series games. So yeah, that's maybe this one, I guess. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, don't go too crazy with this, but it is definitely something, right? That is slightly interesting. So, anyways, that's maybe this one, I guess. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna guys in the comments down below. Like, subscribe to my channel for some more content. I'll see you guys in the next one.